Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I hope y'all are doing great. Today, we're going to be making a bracelet and maybe a pair of earrings. I was thinking we could do a pair of earrings really quickly because, I like for us to have a project completed before we say sayonara for that day. So I was going through the things. I was trying to get everything prepared before we started, right? So we'll have less of me doing this and more of us creating a project. But nonetheless, here we are. And what I wanted to show you first is what we're going to be doing, and I'll tell you what my mindset is for what we're going to be creating. So I got these from Hobby Lobby. I don't know what these numbers are, 2018, maybe 2019. I don't know when I got them, but I got them. And we're going to be taking some letters out of here. And then I picked these up from Michael's when they had the sale. Now we're not going to probably use this, but I'm using this as semi inspiration. We're going to be using these beads right here, these little shell. I think that's what they're called. Let's see, natural shell. So we're going to use a few of those. And I have these for a while now. And then we have this beautiful bracelet that I've been chomping into, and I want to use these darker blue beads. Good morning, Heather. How are you doing today? Hopefully well. And then we're going to use those. And we have some charms on the side and some more. And then we have these. I thought we could incorporate these. So what we're making is can you guess yet? Probably not, but you'll see as we go along. I'll tell you at the end. How you doing today? I'm doing, I'm here. I don't know how. I can't, I don't want to identify with a state of being at all because it's different. So we got B. All I needed for this, I need some vowels. I needed to say beach life. Okay, doing better. That's good to hear. That's very good to hear. Very, very good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. I have been attempting to get my act together. And attempt is a feeble statement. For real. We're doing a bracelet. A chunky. I don't want to call it a chunky bracelet, but I think Deb called it a tchotchke. It's a bracelet with a whole bunch of junk hanging off of it. That's what we're gonna be doing. That's the only way I know how to identify it as a bracelet with a bunch of junk hanging off of it. But I need for it to say beach life, and unfortunately, this E looks like it's a F, but you can tell that it's an E, right? And so I want to talk about a few things. I have these buttons from forever ago. I had bought them off of probably AliExpress when I first discovered AliExpress about 1,000 years ago. And I wanted to just use a few of these. Hi, Liz. How you doing today? Good morning. So we're gonna use this anchor. Um, I only need a few, so I'm trying to pick the ones that I find to be more pretty. So we use this boat and that. I think that's a schooner and this anchor. We need some anchorage. Maybe we'll try to do 5 of those. Let's see, but none of them should repeat. I'm trying to figure out what this thing is. I don't know. I have no clue what that is. Good. I'm okay. I'm here. I um I went to my Walmart yesterday because I need a new pillow. I had went to a few stores and I can't find it. I'm a side sleeper, and I think I told you I'm having a surgery coming up in June. Nothing, nothing alarming. It's just a in and out procedure. And since I'm a side sleeper, I'm only going to be able to sleep on my one side because I'm having surgery on the other side. Just did my first TV. Oh my goodness. Okay, so how much did you spend? If you don't mind me, being nosy. Did you spend a lot? Are you embarrassed? Did you buy some stamps and dies? Like, what did you get? Tell me what you got. You didn't even got to tell me how much you spent. All right, so we got this Beach Life, this right here, these little charms. We got out this seahorse. Got the seahorse. Love. Um, and I got another little heart, but I don't think we're gonna need all of that because it's for my bracelet. I spent about 50. Oh, that's really good. Was it 50 or was it 150? But since it was your first order, that you got everything for free almost. That's how they get you. So we're gonna take this out. I think we can use this little look like a little Pokemon whale. I think I will use this shell though. This is such a pretty piece to go on a necklace. Not all of when you get charms, not all the charms are actually designed for bracelets. 57 with tax. So it's probably like $362.44, and they didn't give it to you for $50 in tax. Then you go back and they charging you full price for it, unless you get another friend roped into it. I love it. The big roommate was sending me links. I was like, "Why are you sending me links to Temu?" He's like, "Just get on it." I was like, "Uh-uh. I already have a Temu account." He's like, "Come on, do it." I was like, "No." He's like, "Come on, please." I was like, "Okay, fine. We'll use this little tail." All right. So I think that's plenty charms. Okay, we confession time. I This is gonna be hard to tell y'all. I can't find any eye pins. That's it. That's the confession. I hmm. Also, I want to show y'all this thing I meant to tell. I showed y'all last week, but I couldn't pull up the picture real quick. So remember I had told you that I was looking at these bracelets and you see this little piece right here, and it has a Hello Kitty on there and some little pearls. But if you click it, it takes you to Amazon. Temu might have eye pins, right? So then this is how it looks. And I made something similar to that before. Timo might have some eye pins. I can't find it now, but I was clicking on, Pinterest, and I had click, like click this thing right here. And then you can go this. Guess how much this thing costs? That bracelet. I think it's this bracelet. Let's see. Oh, it went up. Wow. Look at this bracelet. It's $105. This is all purple and crystalline. And it says it's amethyst quartz double pointed column handmade bracelet, beaded bracelet, large beads DIY gift, high quality bracelet beads, quality bracelets by warm beads. $105. If you ever think that you can't make something, just remember that Brandy showed you this picture and told you that you could be somebody. Okay. We need chain and we need this. We're gonna go ahead and make our I you saw it here first, okay? All right, so we need some jump rings. And I got this from Temu. I did a haul, but then I deleted it because I was like, I was salty. I'm just gonna, put that out there. I was salty. So when I have certain things to tell you. And then I watched Annie B this weekend because the 18th came for Deb Hoke's Crafty Cottages, Dahlia Designs Jewelry More, Jewelry Making Fun collab. And she said, Annie B was like, I'm not gonna be showing those names. They're not host like basically they're not giving me that free or asking, I felt that to my core. I felt that because we give a lot of people free advertisement, you know. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna go ahead and put these on some jump rings. We're gonna put on a large jump ring, and then we're gonna put on a small jump ring once it comes time for that. But first, I want to get everything jeweled up. Wonder if the jump rings from Temu are better than Dollar Tree ones. Yeah, this is a Temu one. I think this Temu or Amazon, one of the two, and it's pretty good quality. Some of the stuff, but some of the stuff is cheap at even the big box stores. Like I've purchased junk from a big box store before, and it didn't work very well for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and split these open, twist them open, I should say, not split, just twist open. What y'all up to today? How was your weekend? Like I said, if you ever think you can't do something, go on the go onto one of the websites, the crafty website, and see what they're making, and see if you can't do it. Yeah. So if you have that, if you have I recommend you get split ring versus I split rings versus jump rings because they will close. They won't open up as easy. And I got these from Walmart. I'm trying to go to Walmart and get the eye pins, but they have gold only, and I don't want the gold ones. I want silver. All right, so we got this. Now I was thinking this morning when I made the invite for y'all to come hang out with me that y'all might be tired of seeing jewelry. Is that the case? If so, let me know, please. There we go. We're gonna do these three real quick, and we're gonna probably put those on there and all of these. This should go fairly fast. No, you're not. Okay. Thank you. I'm supposed to be traveling, right? I can't even travel. So my cousin is having my uncle's funeral next Saturday. So I'm going to that. But I was going to leave San Antonio and leave the state for a little bit, right? And I was going to do that on the 30th. Well, because I thought the last day of school was on the 29th, but it's on the 30th. So I was like, okay, we could leave on the 31st. But then my son had a doctor's appointment, a dental appointment. And so I canceled the dental appointment because I was going to try to work around it and just do the trip for a few days. But then I didn't want to be rushed because I have a doctor's appointment on the 6th. And then some other things have popped up. I'm like, you know what? Like I told y'all, whenever I tell y'all what I'm going to do, it never comes out the way it's supposed to come out. I have to just do it because I feel like every time I tell people, oh, I'm about to make a dress, I never make that dress. I never do that thing. So I'm just going to do it. You'll see. All right, so we got those. Now, I don't have a goal, right? Hi, how you doing? Oh, thank you so much, Heather. Yeah. Yeah. It's been real weird going through this emotion that I have about this. I was talking to my other uncle, my last uncle that's here. We were talking this morning. We talk a lot, and when people pass away, make sure you're not saying you're gonna drop out of the race today, but make sure you have your stuff documented so people will know what they're doing. We're gonna be using these. I got these from Hobby Lobby. I want to say 2018 too. I can't remember. And we're gonna use these small beads right here. I'm gonna just grab a handful. I have been, as I've matured, quote unquote, matured some, I've been sitting in silence a lot more, and it feels pretty good. I think we talked about that before. Here go some jump rings. I don't know where they came from. Have y'all noticed the price of everything? Listen, I know that it's going up, but have you noticed like a lot of stuff that used to be a couple of bucks is now more than a couple bucks? Like some of the basic things that we have. I'm like, why is that so expensive? Now, why do we do this? That wasn't the purpose. I did that for a reason. I don't know what it was for. I need eye pens. All right, there we go. I went to I ran an errand this morning, so we're gonna use our these. I bought some eye pens, and I don't know what I did with the bag. I don't know if I left it in the car. Did it fall out underneath something? I don't know. I'm gonna scour the next couple of days. 'Cause I have noticed that I've been making jewelry a lot more, and I've been enjoying it. But I also want to do some string jewelry, so it shouldn't be that bad because I'm gonna do string jewelry, right? And I won't need these eye pins or head pins or jump rings, anything like that. Let's see, do we like this? Does this look good? Need to use the B. No, they don't even look good. Let's try this. Let's try some pearls, before we have to clutch any. These little baby ones. I just don't understand the price. And if you are the primary shopper of things, food, groceries, like the big roommate is like, oh, it only costs $2. I was like, where? It's so sad. I was like, where does it cost $2 to buy that at? Because I need to get in line. And so sometimes I'll send him, well, I won't send him, but I'm like, you should go to the grocery store and get this. And he'll come back and be like, did you know? I was like, no, I had no idea it was that much. I mean, I do the grocery shopping, so of course. Of course I knew it was that much, sir. I was reading about Red Lobster, it filed for bankruptcy. But I want to say Red Lobster filed for bankruptcy a couple of years ago, I thought. Or maybe they was closing some of the Olive Gardens and Red Lobsters down. I can't remember the whole details, but I thought that they were. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the small beads of on the B like that. Yeah, that looks good. That looks better than that brown, I should say. So we got the small, and then the E will do blue sea beads, so it's not all the same. And this little thing right here is connected, right? All of these are connected, but I cut a strand, and now they're all gonna fall off. So just be mindful of that. I recommend if you buy these to transfer them over into their proper storage. Don't do like me. Don't be like me, kids. Be better than me. Oh, excuse me. So when I was reading about it this morning, and they were like, this is what happened. The people that were so from what I understand, I don't know if it's true, but they were saying that not Olive Garden, Red Lobster owned their own land, but somebody told them to come and reinvest it. And then they reinvested in the land, and the person was renting, took the land from them and started renting them land back to them. And that's one of the reasons that they are going out of business or filing for bankruptcy. It's just sad that, they said a private equity company is what did it. I'm like, oh my goodness. I don't know how true that is. I guess supposedly, allegedly, but I did read that, and I was like, "Oh, that sucks." Because I like Red Lobster. I like the pizza, lobster pizza from there. Whenever I think about, it, I always think about my mom and I going and us having an argument about her eating the daggone pizza. She's like, "I can't eat the pizza; it's too hard." I said, "Just try it." No, I don't want to try because it's gonna hurt my mouth. Blah 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 blah. I was like, just try the pizza, lady. She tried. She's like, oh, it's soft. I was like, I've been trying to tell you that for the longest. Yeah, but I also miss her a lot. Um, oh, I know why I opened it up for those buttons. All right, so we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Yeah, the prices are going up. I bet you can. I can tell you what's not going up: salary, wages, no tax cuts. Not for the regular people, at least. And regular people are us. Some of us might think that we're not regular, but we definitely regular. If you paying taxes, you regular. All right. There's nothing wrong with being regular either. Okay, so this one doesn't. They forgot to drill a hole in. That's okay. I don't have my bead reamer right now. So beach life, baby. Beach life. Okay. And now I'm gonna cut this thing. Exactly. Taxes, everything going up. I had if you own a house, you could appeal to your local people to say stop raising my mortgage, the property tax piece, the escrow piece, right? And so I had wrote them, and I wrote them a letter, and I was like, why is the money going, why is it increasing? Because I'm supposed to be, this, that, and whatever. And they were like, they wrote me back and was like, well, what about this? I'm like, okay, I see y'all playing games now. I took it, and I need to do the same thing this year, appeal it. Okay, we're gonna do two like that, maybe three. Let's do three. I want to stick with threes. Okay, yeah, threes. And if you're wondering why we're not using a bigger bead, the focal point isn't the seed bead, it's this shell. So that's something to keep in mind. I guess we could make a pair of shell earrings, but this shell feels heavy. So I don't know if I want that on my ear, dragging it down, pulling up in my earring hole, the pierce. Okay, so this has to fit because it was on a strand, right? But we're not gonna fight it. Maybe this is crooked. Maybe that is crooked. Driving and listening. Oh, be safe. Where you going? I meant to send you a picture of something I saw at Burlington, but I was like, she don't need it. It's a Hello Kitty salt and pepper shaker. I wasn't like, she don't need it like that. I was like, no, I'm not adding to her list of, I want to get that. I guess I was saying you didn't need it, huh? Okay, we're going to see if this jump ring will fit this button. It should. So when I was thinking about making this piece, right, I was thinking about, I haven't seen The Little Mermaid in forever, but you know how Ariel collects a bunch of random junk. So that's what we've collected. We've collected a bunch of random stuff, but not as mermaids, as beach goers. Like I guess we go to the beach all the time and collect a bunch of random junk. I went to the Dollar Tree the other day. I have a few things I need to get, and they had some little black rocks. So I want my son and I to do some painting on the rocks and just put some inspirational little quotes, and just when we take our walks, have him put them in different spots. But he over the top sometimes, so I got to be careful with him. He'll be trying to put them on people's front porch and stuff. I just want them to kind of be discovered, not us hand them out. So since we're doing three, we're gonna take three buttons. We got the wheel. Let's do the anchor and the ship and put these up. Y'all, my baby is going to the 3rd grade. Oh my goodness. I'm not ready for it. He's not gonna be my baby in 2 years. He's 8 now, but he'll be 9 in October. And that's the last single digit. After you hit single digits, once you change single digits and go to double digits, I found that you know everything. And he already know everything, right? He already at that level of know it all them. So I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. The only bad part about this button is it's not double sided. It's only on one side. I guess that's why people go crazy over their grandkids, right? Because you have your little baby back, but in another form. I don't know about that. Because little babies cry loud. They keep you from sleeping. Ooh. And the attitude increases. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Well, I got something for him. If he think that yeah, I'm just gonna, I want him to have a good time aging, but not where he's doing it missing teeth and stuff, because you know why. We don't have to take it any further than that. These don't have backs to it, which is kind of sad. This one does. This one does not. I'm definitely loving the grandparent role, right? And you can tell them home, send them home, and you can make them rotten, and then send them home. Be like, I don't know something about it. I didn't do it. I've seen videos where people is like, "Mama, you didn't do that to me." She's like, "You not. What are you talking about?" It's like, "You just gonna let him walk out the house like that?" And she was like, "That's my grandbaby. That's my baby." Like a little, I think it was a YouTube short or something, and it's a whole funny thing. I have noticed that too from other people. Like, you never used to let so and so do that. And it's like, yeah, that's my kid though. This one right here, I can mess them up. That's for the mom and daddy to fix. Wow. Wow. That's Heather, huh? I knew it. Talking about exactly. Heather over here ruining the babies and being like, here you go. Take your kid back. Why they got a this, ma? Well, ma, you never let me. Well, you know. My aunt was like that with my son. Um, they had such a really cute little special bond. So cute. Just trying to get this one little piece to not flare out. Heather over here saying I ruined my grandkids. Unless you have to turn into the mom, the parent, then you got to be even more strict because you're like, I got to get it right this time. I had to practice go around with my kids. This one right here really matters. All right. I'm not a nice auntie, right? I don't have any brothers and sisters, but I have a few friends that their kids call me aunt. Like I have one wonderful child that I'm so lucky to have had her in my life. And we go places. I'm like, I don't know what your mama do, but you got to stay where I can see you. And with my son, I say, if I can't reach and grab you, then you too far. Cause people snatch kids where I live. And y'all think y'all be seeing these videos. You're gonna be seeing them talk about how I done destroyed the whole city. Somehow this one woman took control of the mall and was like, "Ain't nobody going nowhere until he is returned the same way he was taken." Because my son has ran off like underneath the clothes before. I think I want to say I'm sure a lot of people have that story of their kid doing that and panic will set into your mind. You're like, "Oh my God, where's my baby?" And I was like, I said, "Don't you ever do that again. Do you understand?" He's looking at me like, "What's wrong? Stop playing under these clothes." Then he crying. I was like, "I don't care about you crying. Come on here." Because, when you lose a kid, you're like, it's a high snatch. Yeah, see, no. Uh-uh. When you lose a kid, the first thing the other parents are like, "That ain't happened on my watch." I think that's the first thing that goes on. You're like, "What?" Like my son fell and hurt himself when he was with his dad. And his dad called me and I was like, "Okay." And when I came home, his little nose was so huge on one side. And I was like, "What is going on?" We ended up taking him to the emergency room and they did like uh did they do an x-ray on him? They did some kind of little scan. I think they did a mobile x-ray on him. I think. I can't remember. It was a few years back now. And he was like, "No, just watch it, blah 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 blah." And I was so furious. I was like, "I can't even leave y'all alone for 2 hours." Yeah. With him, I always tell him that you got to stay with me. And he's like, "I don't why?" And then he saw something go on. It wasn't anything like a major catastrophe. I said, "That's why you got to stay with mommy." He's like, "Okay." But I was one of those kids that didn't play with strangers because strangers, Oh my goodness, y'all. I screwed this up. Hold on. Y'all didn't even tell me. I blame Liz. I blame Elizabeth. That's who I said. It's supposed to be pearls, and I'm putting the wood on there. All right, we fixed it. I was wondering why I was doing wood in my head. I was like, I thought I said I wasn't gonna use no wood, but there I was using wood. Now we got our little baby pearls on. Okay, so beach life, baby, beach life. And I like to squeeze this as good and as much as possible to get it as close to being closed as possible. And since you have all this left over, you can definitely reuse this for a shorter um eye pen. And since I don't have any eye pens, I've been recycling mine. I need Walmart to come on and stop playing. They restocked everything except for the eye pen. I guess the people that make the eye pens was like, "You know what? You're gonna wait." Hi, Deb. Good afternoon, morning. Yeah, morning. How are you today? How's the weather? Someone had the temperature on sauna where I live right now, so it's hot and muggy outside. What's for dinner, y'all? I think we're having salad. And I'm loving that idea. But my son don't eat salad like that, so I have to figure out something for him. I have some shrimp that I had taken out the freezer, and so I'm thinking I'll just take those and pan sear 'em and chop them up so they can be the meat portion, protein, I guess. Shrimp considered protein? The protein portion in the salad. We'll see. I can't see the hole. I kept missing it. Getting hot here too. Yeah. Ugh. I had went to Dollar Tree and I had got no Dollar Tree. Yeah, my son and I went to Dollar Tree on Sunday and I got some little popsicles. They used to be less, right? They used to be $1 and they used to have more, but now they cost $1.25 and they have less than they did before. So whenever I see them like on sale at the big box store, I'll grab some and just throw them in the freezer because it's so hot and I plan on having us outside a lot this summer. And then I'm not sure if some of you probably are not familiar with this term cool cups, but in the South is where you take Kool-Aid. I don't drink Kool-Aid anymore, but you take Kool-Aid and you put in a styrofoam cup and you put in the refrigerator and freeze it. I'm going to do that with some juice. And my son likes smoothies, so we're going to be smoothieing it up this summer, hopefully, just to keep it, try to keep our good food intake versus bad food intake a little bit different. All right, so we got this. I'm thinking this might be enough, but I need to incorporate a little bit more of these beads that I have over here. So these beads right here. Y'all have any summer plans besides staying cool? I wanted to get my traveling done at the beginning of the summer, but it's gonna have to take a little back seat. So my whole month of June is like doctor's appointments, random doctor stuff. I have to go for a pre-op, then I have to go see the chiropractor, and then I have surgery, then post-op. And then after that is when I'll be able to travel again. So I'm excited. All right, so we got all of those done. Now what we're gonna do is fix these eye pin pieces, cut off our chain link, and see if we can't get this thing going for our bracelet. Yeah, I'm having it's a minor, a small little procedure. Um, but if I don't post on my day that I'm supposed to post something, besides the collaboration stuff, I'm gonna try to get my collaboration videos done at least a day ahead of time. Because it just feels good not rushing to try to make sure the thing is updated. And I had well, you don't know, but I had uploaded my jewelry video ahead of time and I was always in the restroom. Always in the restroom do I have these weird thoughts. Did I do this right? In the restroom or washing dishes? Cause my head just goes through the stuff. Oh yeah, so I've been trying to catch up on all the videos, right? And I'm gonna unsubscribe to some of the big brand names because I feel like they're cluttered. They put like 5 videos out and I can't see. So I was like, she has surgery. I wonder why. But it's never my place to be like, what's going on? And then um you said I'm making this before my hand. I don't know, my wrist. What come of it? Yeah, I'm having a minor slight procedure on my hip done. Nothing out of routine. So I should be home the same day, just a little sore and probably drunk from the medication. Hope you. Yeah, I can't see because that heart is over that last word, Deborah. Hope you are okay now, Heather. I think that's what it says. I think that's what it says. All right. And then we got this one. I'm looking forward to some sleep, I guess. The last time I had a procedure done last year I was out and they kept trying to wake me up. I'm like, I just want to sleep a little bit, please. And I was like, boy, y'all kick people out fast. The lady just laughed at me. I was a little upset because they kept trying to wake me up. And I was like, I don't want to wake up. I want to stay asleep. Let me sleep. But my son will be out of school. And so I don't want to worry about me this go around. Better at moving ahead. You had your gallbladder removed. I thought you said wrist surgery. Did someone else say that they were having hand surgery then? Did I watch the video? Well, I hope that you're better. How are you feeling? I could have sworn I thought I heard you say wrist surgery. I can't hear. That's what it is. All right, let's see. I feel almost back to my old cranky self. Wow. Not old and cranky self. Deb, I know you know this answer. I'm so glad you're here. I need some eye pins. Back to dinner clue. Any suggestions other than salad? Well, I'll tell you what I made last night. I boiled some chicken breasts, and when they were almost done, I took them out and well, they were all probably 2 minutes away from being completely done. I took them out and I chopped them up into little pieces and I put them back in the pot and let them kind of boil a little bit in some barbecue sauce. And we had corn, but baked potatoes would be good. And I mean, it's hot, so I know you don't want to use you may not want to use your oven. You could do a crock pot meal. I like soup. I'm a soup person. I'm spelling beach wrong. I love soup. It's so good. And I used to eat this soup from Dagon Sam's. It's corn something corn shrimp chowder soup or something like that. It's so good. They discontinued it though. They said for Lent it was good. They had high sales, but after that they didn't. I was like, sure. So and in my head, I was like, I guess I'll see it next year around Easter, before Easter, huh? Ash Wednesday and stuff. Too hot for soup. How is it too hot for soup and chili this week? Yeah, chili. I'm watching Cards for Cheating and had a baked potato on Sunday. Yeah, I gotta cut down on the potatoes. My lab work came back and whew, I gotta cut down some starchy stuff. I don't want to be taking insulin shots. My issue is cookies though. I love, 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 love junk. S- Cookies, cookies, pastries. Like candy is okay, but if you give me a good old honey bun with some milk and warm the honey bun up, ooh we in trouble. You know, I made a bracelet like this similar to this when I lived in Mississippi. I don't even know what a thing is. It was a chunky bracelet. It was so like chunky and it chingled. It may be a older video of me wearing it. I didn't make it on. I don't recall if I don't think I did. I don't think I made it on camera, but I don't know what I did with that. Like I rarely keep the jewelry. When I make the jewelry, I just kind of put it in another container. I'm a fresh baked pie must. Oh, peach cobbler. I know that's not. It's. I don't think cobblers are really pies, but peach cobbler and some vanilla ice cream. Ooh, and let it melt down just a little. Like you take the ice cream, to chunk it hard, and just let it, and it just starts to drizzle on the side. Oh my goodness. We had went to Cracker Barrel for Mother's Day, and I wanted to get a peach cobbler, but it was like $6 for a pie slice. Hi, Samara. How you doing? Hopefully well. This one is acting up, y'all. I include cobblers in my okay, good, 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 because you make cobbler, I'm on my way. That's what I heard you say is come. We having cobbler in about an hour. And I can bring the vanilla ice cream. Oh, that's not funny. I sound like I'm just a fat, greedy person, and that is what I am. All right, so we got our pieces. Okay, so I want to put this one first. Yeah, 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 and then B. Yeah. Now with this one, I need to put something on every link. Okay, y'all. So just bear with me. We don't even have our link of chain out, but this is how I have to do this. Deb, besides the eye pins, do you know where I can get them? I eye pin, haha. No, I have I've seen you and another person, Val, using the board. Where'd you get your board from, your bracelet board? If you don't mind me asking. If I do say someone, so no, if you don't mind me asking. All right. Okay. Wow, y'all. Just wow. This is going to fit perfect. So we're going to come down. Let's just do life right here. And here we go. Oh man. Well, you know what? Next time. So now just measure it on my wrist, just like this. But for chunky charms, I like for it to dangle a little bit. So it's looking like this is the amount. So let's go ahead and pull this off. Oh gosh, I have a few. Not sure. Just search online and make sure it has measuring. And that's the problem. Head pins and eye pins I buy and 100 packs of fire amounts. Okay. So Walmart has them for more for 300, I think, for something. Hobby Lobby has them for something at 100 as well. But I'm finding that I'm going through my findings a lot more frequently than I would in the past. Okay, so I'm gonna check this one more time to make sure that it fits properly. And it does right there. It clinks together. So now what we're going to do is I am just going to, I'm not going to bore you with counting the links out. That's what I'm not going to do. So now we're going to open up all these eye pins right here. Yep. And just twisting motion. I'm going to start from the third link, I guess. Am I concerned that we're not going to have enough? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But that's what that stuff is for. Because I might double it up. You can make eye pins with a wire head pins. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Deb, I be complaining that my little loops don't match. Whenever you say stuff like that, and when Heather says I made my own card, I'm like, y'all so much better than me. Inspiration, of course, to aspire to, but I can't. Now, if I had my little bead thing here, um, the big roommate made me a little jewelry holder that I put right here, hook it on, and I just connect the pieces to it. But that's upstairs in the window, I think. And we're downstairs by the front door. Yep. So we're gonna be making well, we're gonna go back to our wreath making days. I'm not gonna make a wreath on camera though. I can't see. Excuse me one second. I'm going to just make it and do like a project share. That tool don't feel right in my right hand. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I guess I need to go on the hunt for some eye pen. I mean, some jump rings too. Always out of supplies. What's your number one supply that y'all run out of, like all the time? I think for paper crafting, I feel like glue and tape is the supply that I run out of the most. But when it comes to jewelry making, it's definitely defined as the eye pins and the head pins. I'm like, find me. Catch me if you can, baby. And I drank some water today, so I'm not and I ate, so I don't know why I have my hand isn't as stable as it normally is. So just please bear with me. Bear with me, please. I have been making my own eye pens with the pieces that I cut from the other eye pen. So I've been saving those, my blending paper, and now watercolor paper, yes, glue, but I have a lot. Jewelry hairpins with recent earring cards, and I'm going to have to make my own because the ones I yes. Wow. Yeah, you can make your own like we have been doing on the yeah. You probably already have a earring thing, but I got one from Timu. Y'all guess who made their first Timu order today? Her name starts with Heather and ends with Ether. That's what my son says. He was like, "Mommy, guess." I'm like, "Guess what?" He said, "Guess what? Whatever it is." I said, "Okay, well, give me a clue." He said, he'll say something like, "It starts with Batman. It starts with bat and ends with man." I'm like, "What?" I said, "I don't think that's how." I said, "Okay, bat is it?" And I'll be like, "Is it Batman?" He's like, "How'd you know?" I was like, mm. Yesterday was Spider-Man. I think it was Spider-Man. He's like, "Mommy, was it Spider-Man?" I think it was Spider-Man yesterday. I was like, "Yes." And he was like, "Guess what superhero something something something." I said, I don't want to play." He said, "No, come on, I'll give you a hint." I was like, "I don't want to play." No, I think he said a clue. I said, "I don't want to play." He said, "No, okay. It starts with spider, ends with man." I was like, Spider-Man?" He's like, "How'd you know?" I was like, "Really? You gave me the answer." He's like, "No, I didn't." He's so silly. That innocence is what I don't want to ever go away. But the harsh, cruel reality is that, your innocence will leave your body at some point. I guess I gotta let him I gotta guess a few more times or let me guess a few more times before he don't like to do that. Yesterday we were having a dance competition, a dance off in the kitchen while I was cooking. He always catch me in the kitchen when I'm cooking. I was like, "Son, I can't do this right now." He's like, "You can't beat me." He started doing some weird little dance. I was like, "No, yes, I can." And I started doing some weird little dance. And he's like, "What is that?" I was like, "What is that?" I won. He said, "No, you didn't. I danced better." I said, "No, let me show you." You know, I don't know if y'all remember when I told you when we used to go to the store, I used to always dance with him in the cart when he'd be in his car seat. And we stop and have like little dance breaks. The silly times are what I enjoy the most with him because, you can cut loose with kids and they don't judge your goofy looking self. Yeah, it was fun, Deb. And he, I said it already, but he's turning 9 this year, so I don't have a lot of time left with my quote unquote baby. I'm gonna pick this one versus that shell. We just did a shell. when he turns 9, double digits, and then I'll have to be on him all the time. Get your socks up off the floor. Get your shoes up. Do your homework. No, that's what I do to him now. So hopefully by then, my uncle said, hopefully all of that will stop. Let's see. So we're gonna check it out and see how we're doing. I don't mind that it doesn't it's on different sides because when it lays on your hand and dangles, I'm okay with that, I think. Until one side don't show up the way I want to show up. So yeah, we got beach life. Really, the word is important too. Oh, you can't even see it. Hold on. Beach life, baby. We only got a few on here. We don't even have beach life all the way. Let me go ahead and put a lobster clasp on here real quick. I am going to use my split rings to connect that. All right. Have a good day, Heather. Have your meeting. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. So my youngest granddaughter is 11 and definitely changed, matured. Right? Oh, don't say that. Oh, I can't handle it. The good thing is my son, I feel like he's a late bloomer in some of his maturity. So I think I'll have a little goofy. He'll be a little goofy for a little longer. But we'll see. Because I do think after they hit double digits, something just naturally takes over. Now, what do I do with the last class? All right, here. So we're using a split ring. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do this one first and just repeat the process. Last night, my oldest is 19, almost 20, and home from college. Oh, hadn't seen her since. Oh, last night I saw her younger one's band cousin. She has a nose ring now. Oh, wow. She's like grandma. I don't know. If she call you granny, grandma, grandma Deb. I don't know. I'm not trying to be offensive. Let's have lunch together tomorrow. That is so cool. So she's maturing and she wants to spend time with you. I love that. Grandma, okay. Nice. When I was a little girl, my grandmother, I never got a chance to meet my biological, but my stepdad's mom. We call her Big Mama. Big Mama didn't play. Big Mama did not play. She had a bunch of boys though. Most of her sons were boys. I think she had a lot of kids though. A lot of kids. Now I have a little tool that's supposed to not clasp, open up this daggone split ring. I don't have it with me, so it's a moot point, right? But I do have one. Ah, yeah. Hold on. I should have put it on when it was open, but I was like, no, I can get it. I could get it. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, they are so hard. And then I have right now my hand is shaking. You ever do a project? You're like, why the heck did I do this project today? Have you been going to the Dollar Tree lately? You've been doing the junk jar. My daughter said, give it a couple of months and I'll get used to the nose ring. Not sure. No, I thought you said that you were doing a Dollar Tree junk journal. So I don't know. I assumed that you were going there. I did 3 junk journals using Dollar Tree stuff already. Oh, okay. I saw this thing. They have coin envelopes. I hadn't seen them in a while, I guess you could say, or ever. All right, so I have officially broken the jump ring. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. There we go. They are on and loosey goosey a little bit, but that's okay. All right, let's get back to it because we got a lot of lettering to put on here. Yeah, I got a feeling we're gonna run out of stuff before we run out of chain, but that's okay. That is okay. BEA. Yeah. Deborah has showed everyone a picture of someone on Etsy that's selling amethyst bracelet for $105. Was $104.99. But yesterday when I saw it, it was $99. Let me see. Let me try to find it real quick. This one right here. No, it just says natural genuine amethyst quartz, double pointed column, handmade beaded bracelet, large beads, DIY gift, high quality bracelet. And this is the other side. I also feel like this is a stretch bracelet. I don't think I mean I probably shouldn't think that, but I feel like it is a stretch bracelet. I don't know if I would pay $105 for that. I don't think I would pay. Yeah, no. It's a pretty bracelet, very pretty, but I'm cheap. And when I see stuff like that, I'm like, I can make that myself. Welcome back, Barry. Welcome back. What is the purpose of me laying all this stuff out if I'm not going to use it the way I said I was going to do it? Seriously. Seriously. Hold this thing tight this time. Listen, them straights. You know what I thought you was going to say? I was going to be so mad. Some eye pins. I was going to be like, Liz, you rubbing it in my face, huh? Okay. Okay. Okay, Liz. Okay. Liz, I'm about to paint the walls red with polka dot stripes. All right. So look, y'all. This is just beach right here. I'm a little bit sad because life is shorter than beach. We haven't even finished beach yet. We got one letter. This is gonna drive me insane. This little button. Okay. Yeah. So we have it on every one. I am thinking that I probably need to do two. I should have counted it out, but now I'm gonna have to take. I'm not gonna take them off. I guess I'm gonna have to take them off. Beach life, beach. Mm, is this double? No, none of them are doubled. Thank you. It's supposed to be a bracelet, right? Is that too much? Like, is the bracelet too much? Not like, does this? But we have all this space we got to fill in. Good grief. Okay, let's put this to the side for now. And what I'm going to do is going to take these up because we need some more little doodads and bobs in the middle of this. Okay, so then I'm going to just take this thing. This was someone's beautiful creation. I don't know if it's handmade or not. Yes, handmade. Um, don't ask me how I know. No, it was definitely handmade though. Uh, unless, yeah. Anyway, and so I'm gonna take this apart because I want to use these little blue pieces. Okay, and that's a good way to recycle your jewelry, I guess. If you ever run across something that you're like, oh, I never wear this thing anymore. I might as well blah 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 blah. Yeah, you're right. You might as well go ahead and blah 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 it. All right, so we're gonna take these small little pearls. So we're gonna make about a few. And I did get pearls out. I pulled out some, I pulled out some stuff, right? Excuse the glare. This came from Joann Fabric. Have y'all been shopping at Joann's lately? I hadn't found anything that I was like, ooh, I need to go to Joann's because blah, 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 blah. And I think we're going to do these right here. I'm only going to do 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 of these. Oh, I done broke it. Being heavy-handed. All right, and then we're going to take the medium-sized wood piece. I went shopping 2 weeks ago. What did you get, ma'am? If you don't mind me asking. If I may be so bold. All right. I went shopping at Joann Fabric. I didn't see anything that was like, buy me, take me home. I want you to take me home. All right, so we're going to take these little blue. No, we're not going to pull anything else out. We're going to use everything that we got on the table. One of these don't work though. Is it this one? It is this one, but we're going to force it to work. Oh my goodness, I got some puzzles for my son and I to do this summer. I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll see. All right. I'm going to do this. And let's do this blue. And this one. Yeah. And then we'll do another one like that. Just a different shade of blue. And this. Window shop didn't buy anything. Yeah, they have this paper pad. that I really want to get. And I can't wait till they say like paper is 50% off or 60% off because I really want that paper pad. And they had a sale, but just not on the paper pads. But they had paper sale, but I didn't. When I went to check the price, it didn't ring up to the price that I needed it to be to take it home with me. So I didn't get it. Do 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 do. Do y'all wear a lot of? Is it fashion jewelry? You wear a lot of fashion jewelry? I only wear jewelry when we're like going to like a party or something. But I do have this really cool dress that I want to pair with a few of the items that we've made in the collaboration. Oh, Brandy, my son and I just started on a 1,000 piece we got for Christmas. That thing will take us 2 months. Wow, that's cool. I want to do that. Like I have a little card table that I want to put on the side in the living room and just, you know, go and do it. Versus put it on the table because Nicholas is probably gonna jump on the thing and be like, "Dude, what are you doing?" And he's gonna be like, "Meow." Just say I put water on him, like a few drops, not animal abuse water. I didn't dunk him in a tub of water, but he kept running back and forth, and he don't like water. When I was working in the office wardrobe, you did. I bet somebody was like, "Hey, girl, how you doing?" No, somebody was like, "Don't look at me." Today I went to Burlington, right, this morning. This lady smells so good. Do y'all pay people compliments? I was like, "You smell so good." She's like, "Thank you." What is it? She said it's a Bath and Body Works perfume. I was like, "Oh, a little spray." It's like, "That smells good." I wear jewelry when I go out, to Hobby Lobby, the store, etc. That's nice, Deb. I don't go out like that. I have on some sweatpants and a shirt, and I'm thinking when we finish, because I'm not gonna be able to finish this bracelet today because I have to go back and take. First of all, I got to go back and count the daggone chains, right? And then I'm gonna take everything off after the first thing. So all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta take 6 things off. It ain't even like we did that much then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 6. So I have to take those off and leave these two on and then count it. And see, this thing is splits for real. Let's see. But Samara was like, "Girl, go on about your business. Don't come to my desk." I don't know, maybe cubicle. Don't come to my cubicle. I would have been all up in y'all cubicle. I'm that person. I am the socializer, especially if we rock together. And for people that know what don't rock me, like we hang out and we chit chat and we have a connection. Girl, when we going to lunch? What you bring for lunch? Oh, you brought that? Ew. Don't eat. I'm not eating with you because that's gonna stink. That's me. That's me. Did say I dressed up. Just what you. That's so freaking funny. She said, "I just said I dressed up. I just said I wear the jewelry." That's right, because you know what? Advertise your stuff, Deb. Be like, "Ooh, where'd you get that from?" I made it. Here's my card. I sell stuff on Etsy. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Let's get serious. Let's get focused. Or not. Let's continue to have good time, right? Let the good times roll. All right. I know if I why is this giving me such a hard time? Seriously. Good grief. Ah, I need one more because we have three already. So we need four. We need one more to make seven. Seven. All right, one more time. One more time. I think I have a dress. Oh, Deb, you strike me as a pair of shorts and a blouse kind of lady, a pair of capri pants, blouse and some sandals. I could be wrong. I could be totally underestimating your power of getting dressed them. This one is kind of, you see this little lip right here? See it right where the camera's hit, the light is hitting it. It's a lip right there. Capri's in the top. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. I'm a jeans and a t-shirt kind of person for the most part. I'm trying to get this bead. Oh, there we go. Oh, I almost had it. I know that it has a opening because you know why? It was on a strand of string. So somehow it got strung on there. And although 6 is okay, you like jeans too? Yeah, I like sweats. I don't want my stomach to be confined, my legs. When I was younger, yeah, maybe. See, this one is fine, but it has that lip, y'all. I guess I could do nothing to it. I don't like that. Let me see. I'm gonna try this one more time. If it don't work, then I'm just gonna move on because I can't be stressing out about this little thing. I'll do it off camera. Scream at it, be like, "Why won't you work?" Yeah, no. Let's keep it moving. Let's not fret. Yeah, I haven't worn a dress in a while, but when I wear skirts, my son's like, "Mommy, you look so pretty." I said, "You want to wear skirts more often?" No, he'll say, "Can you wear skirts more often?" I'm like, "You are you sure?" He's like, "Yes, mommy, please." I'm like, "Okay, son, sure." All right, but I really don't want to wear skirts more often. I want to be comfortable, right? That's the beauty of working from home. Crafting from home. I think that's the beauty of people that have stay at that are working home right now. You can just dress up from the top up, right? For however, if you have to do web video, what is it called? Not web videos, video chat, but it's another word. What is it called? Zoom meetings. You can just zoom on from neck, a certain area. Yeah, and you can just be dressed up from there. So you can have a blouse and then pajama bottoms. I know how y'all be dressing. I didn't heard. I didn't see video. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do this like that. Let's see if we can use some head pins for this, because we're getting awfully long eye pins. And considering I don't know how I'm gonna get any in the next future, the near future, no. It's 11. I think I'm gonna need probably about a lot more. I had a lot of eye pins at one time. I showed my friend a picture of some eye pins. I was like, I want this bag of eye pins. She was like, I don't think you're gonna get that. She didn't say it, but the response, my uniform is leggings and a t-shirt. Oh, look at you. Do I like that? No, we don't like that. That's okay because pearls are in oceans, right? At the bottom and oysters. Yes. Excuse me 1 second, please. All right. Oh, excuse me. Got a case of the sneezes going on over here. Mm, 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 mm. Where the little baby beads at? The little baby beads. Deb, you probably don't use the bead looper that much, huh? When you make your eye pins, you probably just do them by hand. Snip and go. All right, y'all. So let's see. Where are we? Yeah. So we got all these I need to work on. We got all these pieces, and then we got this. Okay. Now, what I'm going to show y'all, wait, we got these pieces and we got this. It's a bracelet. We're making a bracelet. I'm going to show you this bracelet at some point, right? It won't be today because I got to take all these beads off and put, some more space in it. But I want to share with you what I'm going to be working on in the next couple of days, most of the time by hand. But I did use a looper to make some earrings recently. The video I did the day after collab. I watched the video. I thought I have to check again. I've been trying to catch back up and comment because I saw your video. I thought I made a comment on that video. Maybe not. Mm, I have to go back and write something. Maybe it wasn't your video. I was like, oh, that's Deb's video. I don't recall. Now I don't recall. But I want to share with y'all what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna make I'm gonna just craft by myself this one. It's a junk journal that I'm gonna be working on, and I got the prints from Etsy last month in April, and I ran out of ink in April. I don't remember. I don't remember what. Yeah, I saw one today. Maybe it was today. Yeah, the bear is so cute, Samara. Very cute. I could have. Never mind. Because I'm getting so many. Without calling it, calling out any companies, I'm getting so many people that I don't. I need to unsubscribe to a few people. Yeah. I like this little bear a lot. So what I did was I went in and I made this the cover, and I used I think this is a 65 sheet of paper. And so I did it front and back. This is the inside. I'm going to cut this down and laminate it and fold it like this. And then on the inside, I'm going to cut all of these things down as well. And the person that made these labeled these as stickers. So I'm not making stickers out of them. I'm just going to cut them down into small pieces. And I think I'm going to take a few of them and fold them up and make little mini books like I did in the past. And the same thing with this one. So these are harder. And the same thing, I'm just going to cut these down and make these into little mini books. These are probably my favorite. Well, these three and a little bit with the heart. My favorite. It's printed off a little bit. I didn't change the settings. I just printed it how the person sent it to me. And so these are going to be the journaling pages that they get to use. So this is double-sided. Whenever I see bears like this, I think of Paddington bear. And when I was making this, I was like, who's gonna want to do something on this page? Like, who's gonna junk journal this page up? Nobody, right? But you can junk journal this page up. You know what I'm saying? And so these are the insides. And the reason why I had asked you, Deb, if you had been to the Dollar Tree lately because I know you said you were making journals. It was because I found those little some coin envelopes. It's one has 20. They're different sizes. It's three sizes, and I think they will be good for junk journals. And she's having a little tea party with her baby bear. That's cute. You ever notice that bears always have tea parties with themselves? They never have like other animals. Like when little kids have tea parties, it's usually with a bunny. Like this is a bear as well. It's like bear and bunny. And this one, I don't I did this myself. I found the image and I don't know how I feel about that image. So I'm gonna keep that one. And then this right here. Yeah. I'll show y'all real quick. So this is now I think I may have found this, I'm not sure. Cause I was like, I'm just gonna mix them together. But it has like these pretty flowers on there, and then these bears. Some of the bears repeat because I didn't realize I was repeating them. And then I like this. You all know that like I love luggage stuff. So yeah, and this little bear is so cute. He looks like corduroy to me. So yeah. Let me show you these things. I just need to step away for a few seconds to get it. No, my son does not like bears. He likes I'm gonna be making him a sticker book. And what the sticker book is going to be is just a laminated, a few laminated pages where he can put stickers onto the book, but it's going to be hole punched where he could turn the pages. It's going to be probably a 5 by 7. Is it 5 by 7? Yeah, 5 by 7. But I'm gonna go online and I'm just gonna find some cool little sayings and yeah, he still's into Thomas the Train Legos and Pokemon stuff right now. That's what he's into right now. And food. He loves watching the cooking channels. Uh, it's weird. He loves watching like the food, how to make food. So he's into like food toys. He's into train toys, Lego toys, and bubbles. He's always like bubbles. So yeah, no, this junk journal, I dropped something. Will not be about that. Let's see. Let me go ahead and try to put this back where I got it from. I'm gonna scoot this out the way just a little bit without making this go away because I need this. Once we finish streaming, I'm going to work on this today. And I have a few project shares that I need to figure out how I'm going to get going. So we'll see. So I want to talk to y'all real quick. This is an honorable mention. Barry Crafty probably is one of the first people I saw using these. With I use these sometimes to address envelopes. And what it is a label, shipping label. It's sticky, right? Just the honorable mention. And what I tend to do with these is I just um let's do this one. I will stamp an image on here and send it to the person. So now they have a sticker and they can color it or I'll color it in. But normally they have them as 18 and they went back to 20. So if you see these, you can get them. And so I've stamped the image on there and put to from, like that. for those, but I thought it would be really cool because I was thinking that, I've gotten back into jewelry making. I've kind of paper shifted, paper crafted. I haven't been making a lot of paper crafts besides the occasional cards here and there, but I want to get back into junk journals. So they have these coin envelopes. They look like this. And again, this is good for inking up and stamping and things like that. There's 15 of those. Then they have this coin envelope right here. It's 20 of these. And then they have this little baby one that's 30 and it looks like this. Now, Walmart has some, but they don't have this little flap on it, I don't think. Have never seen those. So these labels right here, I'll put some in your box. I'm sending you a box soon. Not the stuff I've been telling you I'm sending forever, but I have something going on for you. Not in my head. I have a lot of crap going on in my head, but I'll go to the store and get some. Don't tell me no. Uh, Labels would never see the coin. I think the coin envelopes are new. So if you would like for me to send you some, Deb, just let me know, and I'll go back to the store. I try not to be a greedy person and get all of them, even though I was like, "Ooh, I want all of them." I did not. I did not get them all. I left them because I was like, I don't need that many, right? But anyway, this one right here is the one that I was thinking would be a very cool uh, insert, right? Look, and then I have some bear stamps. Oh my goodness. Um, yes, ma'am. I understand. Um, I have a few bear stamps that I could stamp on there. They don't have the string. No, they don't. It's adhesive right here. I'll take one out real quick. So it's adhesive. And it's not folded. I mean, it's Dollar Tree, so. But if you have cute brads, you know what you could do with it? Slap one on there, and now you have a for real decorative piece. And you can. I got them because they're craft color, and you can stamp on them. I'm partial to craft color. Yeah. The bad thing is I still think the Dollar Tree is too overpriced on some items, and some of the things that they give us for a decent deal are good. So I guess it evens out in a way. Um, anyway, so we don't have anything to show for our work today, which kind of makes me sad. But I made a boo boo. I should have counted these out. I was like, I'm not gonna count them, blah blah blah. But you'll see this in a completion project at some point in the next couple of days, I think. Yeah. So I'm gonna take everything off from the B. Well, no, I can take everything off from this piece. So I have one, two, five or six to take off. Yeah, they still, and that's why I'm trying not to go there. I'm trying to avoid spending my money there because everything is going up. Everything is going up. But we have to fill all of this in, y'all, and it's not gonna fill in with this, right? Yeah, but I want to use all of these pieces that we already made, so we're gonna do that, and we'll probably put this seahorse at the end right there. So this is our project. It's not completed, but it says beach life. Just think about a person that goes to the beach all the time and they collect a lot of stuff and they decide to come home and create some jewelry. This is what we that's what we did today. All right. I want to say thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Um I'll see y'all soon, very, very soon in the video. In 4 days I have a Christmas creation coming up. I don't know what I'll make yet. I haven't made it. But anyway, I want to say thank you for watching. And until next time, happy crafting.